Green Tree Productions is proud to present Duncanville Weekly News. It's the good news just for the City of Champions, Duncanville, Texas. And now, here's your host, John Thompson.
Hello, world, America, Texas, and Duncanville, and welcome to this edition of Duncanville Weekly News for the last part of April and the first days of May 2015. Glad you're logged on and watching. Well, we've got a pretty compact show this time. We're going to tell you about some events that are coming up real soon here in the city of Duncanville. Also, we're going to go to the Panther Dugout and see the highlights of the last couple of games that the Panthers have played. And we're going to do that right after this.
Hello, Duncanville. My name is Stan Smith, and it's been my privilege to serve as the District 3 City Councilman the last 2 years. Wanted to give you a little update on things in the city. When I came on the City Council, we had a interim city manager, and since that time, we've gone from not really having many people to apply to having a field of over 43 folks apply, and we have recently hired a permanent full-time city manager from Wichita Falls, Kevin Hugman. We're very proud to have him on board. He's going to do us a great job. Also, Standard & Poor's has increased our overall bond rating for our city from a AA negative to a AA. We have fully funded our firefighters and police departments so that when the fire truck pulls up in front of your house, it's got 4 firefighters on board ready to fight your fire, rather than have 2 on board waiting on the next truck, which may come from Cedar Hill or DeSoto. The last thing I want to tell you about is our 10-year agreement we've recently signed with Eon Reality, a virtual reality software company. They have agreed to bring a entrepreneurial software writing school, virtual reality school to Duncanville. Going to be housed in our old library on the corner of Main and Center, Main and Wheatland. And we feel like we're going to get a lot of good economic development out of this over the years, and certainly going to have some high-tech jobs come to Duncanville that we wouldn't have otherwise. Look forward to those announcements, those national news briefs that you'll be seeing on that issue. And I hope I can count on your vote on May the 9th so that I can represent you another 2 years. Thank you very much.
Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chattown.
I think it's the 5th annual Duncanville Fire Truck Pull. It's going to be held on Saturday morning, May the 2nd at 10:15 on James Collins Drive by the D.L. Hopkins Senior Center and in Armstrong Park and in the Kidsville area. This is quite an event. Here you see last year's pulls by some of the groups. Doug Sisk is the man. The telephone number for more information is 972-780-5027, or you can go to the city website and go to the police department and get all the information. The event supports Special Olympics.
Everybody go, yay!
Hi, I'm Dennis Swartz. My wife and I have lived in Duncanville for 42 years, and I want to be your next councilman from District 1. I'm excited about the direction that the City Council has taken by setting goals and a vision for the future. I want to maintain the momentum. I earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering from Texas Tech, and I'm a veteran, having served in the Army as a commissioned officer. I worked for the City of Dallas for 13 years in their Public Works Department, where I gained valuable engineering experience. In 1984, I accepted the position as Public Works Director for the City of Duncanville. I served in that position for 26 years until I retired in 2010. I have over 39 years of municipal engineering and leadership experience. I have the necessary skills and expertise to help solve the critical issues facing the city of Duncanville. The city has an aging infrastructure that needs to be repaired or replaced. More than 65% of our subdivisions are 30+ years old. We need a council member who understands public works activities. I have administered significant sized budgets and programs. We need a council member who will watch that our tax dollars are spent wisely. I have the experience, skills, and passion to serve you and our great city. Let's work together so we can keep focusing on the future and keep Duncanville moving forward. Thank you for your consideration and your vote. I'm Dennis Swartz, and I approve this message.
The Chamber of Commerce has got 2 events coming up later in the month of May that you may be interested in participating in. Here's the details. On Monday, May the 18th, the Duncanville Chamber will host their annual golf tournament again this year at the Golf Club of Dallas, formerly known as the Oak Cliff Country Club. It's a 4-man scramble again with lots of giveaways and door prizes, and there's even awards for the best golf team. Save the date. We'll have more about this event on our next show. Meanwhile, if you just can't stand it, call the Chamber, 972-780-4990. Then, that Thursday, May the 22nd, Redbird Lanes is going to host the Burgers, Bowling, and Business event. It's a great networking time with door prizes and other rewards. Again, we will have more information on this event on our next show, but for more details, you can call the Chamber or just stay online and go over to DuncanvilleChamber.org or see it on their Facebook page, or call 972-780-4990 for more details.
It's springtime in Texas, and that means Duncanville Panther baseball right here on Duncanville Weekly News and the Panther Dugout Show. The Panther Dugout Show brings us updates and highlights of the past few games and a peek ahead to the Panthers' next games. The Panther Dugout Show is brought to us by James Memorial Chapel, the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James, by the Wolverton Company, serving the heating and cooling needs of the Duncanville area for longer than anybody can remember, Jim McDonald State Farm Insurance Agency, right here on Main Street. Remember, State Farm and Jim are there. By Chubby's Family Restaurant on Cockrell Hill, for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And there's a reason why they do a lot of catering. Leon Miller Commercial Properties. Need some commercial space? Call Leon at 972-709-7181. By Roma's Italian Bistro at 100 South Main. Call 972-298-5900 for free delivery or dine-in. Entries are prepared freshly cooked for every order. By Glow Family Dental, General and Cosmetic Dentistry. Your smile is their top priority. They are here at 427 West Wheatland or call 972-298-2027. Glow Family Dental. And by Ambit Energy. You have power options. Call me at 214-918-9981. You'll be glad you did. And now with the Panther Dugout Show, here's John with all the highlights.
Anyone can understand the way I feel.
Well, the weather continues to play havoc with the Panthers. They had 3 or 4 games scheduled since our last show, but only were able to get in 2 or 3. Here are the highlights. The Panthers game with Midlothian was even more different in another way, as it started on Friday as scheduled, but didn't finish till Monday. For a hint of why, check out the flagpole. Yeah. Junior Bert Guerrero is on the mound for the game against the district leader, who had no hit and mercy ruled the Panthers last month. We go to the bottom of the third, trailing 4-0, and leadoff man Carlton hits a single to right field. Then Andrew handcuffs the second baseman, so there's 2 on and no outs. Jeremy plays some small ball with a perfect sacrifice bunt. And this moves the runners to second and third. With that 1 out, Jorge delivers a line shot to left to score Carlton. And it's 4-1. But that was it. And after 3, with some clouds heading our way, it's 4-1 Midlothian. Midlothian got a couple more in their fourth to make it 6-1, but that's when thunder and lightning arrived, and the game was suspended until Monday evening. And we are there now, and Midlothian scored 2 more in their fifth to make it 8-1. In the Panther sixth, Jorge singles to right, then Blake walks and Osvaldo singles to score Jorge. And it's 8-2. That was it, and we go to the Panther seventh with 2 on, and Jorge grounds out to end it. Final Midlothian 8 and the Panthers 2. Tuesday night, the Belton Tigers were in town for a non-district game, and it was Parents' Night as the players were introduced with their parents, and it was a beautiful evening for this event. Belton is from down Waco way, and the Panthers scheduled this game last summer. I guess they needed a road trip up I-35. David was the starting pitcher for this one. Assistant coach Cliff Bartosh is ready for some Panthers to get on first base where he is stationed. But unfortunately, he didn't have much business until the fourth when trailing 3-0. Jorge leads off, reaching on a grounder to short. Then Blake gets the ball into right field. And Jorge goes to third. Then Matthew grounds out to shortstop, and Jorge trots home from third, but when Blake tries to score from second, he is dead meat. So after 4, it's 3-1 Belton. And there is no change to the bottom of the 7th, and the tying run is at the plate, but Quincy is caught looking for the final out. Final, the Belton Tigers 3 and the Panthers 1 in this non-district tilt. Scheduled for Friday night, but rained out and then played on midday Saturday. The Panthers went over to Grand Prairie and lost 11-1 to the Gophers.
Jane's Memorial Chapel is the only family-owned funeral home in Duncanville and is proud to offer caring and dedicated services from familiar friends. Rick Janes and his family, the owners of Jane's Memorial Chapel and Funeral Home, have served Duncanville area families in their time of loss since 1998. A beautiful and spacious chapel is offered, and Jane's serves all cemeteries. When it comes to finding people you can trust in a time of need, you can turn to Jane's Memorial Chapel. No one else knows families better. 811 South Cockrell Hill in Duncanville.
Each show, we have a play of the week. And
the Midlothian game, it's the third inning, and we're trailing 4-0 with 2 on and 1 out. And Jorge delivers a base hit to left that normally would have played it too, but the left fielder was cheating in a little, and only Carlton from third scored to make it 4-1 and to keep the rally going. And that's why it's the play of the week.
The play of the week is brought to us by the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James. For all your investment needs, call John or Don at 972-780-0533 or come by 222 East Wheatland right here in Duncanville. It's the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James.
With only 1 or 2 games, depending on who you are, left in District 8-6A action, here are the current standings.
Midlothian at 10-1 is still in the driver's seat in this district. South Grand Prairie and Mansfield are tied for second with 9-2 records, and Cedar Hill is in fourth at 6-4. Those will be your 4 playoff teams from this district. Grand Prairie, the Panthers, and DeSoto are in the off season.
The Panthers have 1 game remaining, and it's with DeSoto, and it'll be played, or at least it's scheduled to be played, Tuesday night at Panther Field. Hope to see you there. We'll be back on May the 12th with highlights of that game as we will conclude the baseball season and the Panther Dugout Show on Duncanville Weekly News. Early voting has started. You can vote early, closely, at the Duncanville Public Library, or the general election date is May the 9th. Both the school and the city and the Chamber of Commerce plan to have highlights or the videos themselves of the candidates from the Candidates Forum that was held last week. So check out those websites to check out the candidates that are running for school board and for the city council positions. We'll be back, as I said, on May the 12th with the results of the elections and the highlights of the baseball. We'll see you then.
Hello, Duncanville. My name's Daniel Flores. I love Duncanville, and I love DuncanSwitch. It's the first year anniversary today. I want to thank everybody that came out. Come out May 16th. We'll have some fun.
I see that.
That's what he's good at. Get the money. Watch him. He'll just sit there and shuffle the money in his hand.
Worse than my wife. Take the picture of this fella.
Come on now.
Ben Franklin, always that was where I went. And Gibson's, which is gone.
Martha, you know where I need you to...
Tell me about it.
This is borosilicate glass with a synthetic Gibson opal encased in clear borosilicate glass, and it's all compared to the hardness of Pyrex.
Right. Okay, wait a minute. That's so pretty. I'm going to go up and get the flower.
You want some?
Ashley, go get a cupcake.
Ashley, you want a cupcake? All right. Where's my hand?
Here's a frozen. Maybe perhaps a park, maybe, but not anything. I couldn't find it.